knowledge was all about looking good, smelling good. You know, I had a nice BMW that was getting paid off. That was quite expensive and very expensive to fix. You know, we had these nice, beautiful suits and beautiful, you know, sunglasses and all of that sort of stuff. And so when we're in that environment, this is credible. But we live in the 21st century. Transparency is credible. Authenticity is credible. Now, for me, this is authentic for me. Is I'm like, this is it. You know, whether it's running a multi-million-dollar company, or sitting at the beach, or at a festival, or, you know, doing some spiritual work in Bali, which is where this suit comes from. You know, it's all about being yourself and being authentic. And we really live in a world where people are craving transparency. They're craving authenticity. They want leaders to follow that are authentic and that are aligned with their core values. And what we're seeing in the network marketing industry is a transition of smoke and mirrors, a transition of you want to look good and smell good and look the part, and meanwhile you've parked, you know, you're rocking up to a meeting in a business suit and you're really talking about the future of business and entrepreneurship and choices in your life, and, you know, you're sitting down with the CEO because he's working 80 hours a week and you've got an opportunity to have time freedom, and then here you are, you're parking your piece of shit Datsun 3 Ks down the road because you're fucking embarrassed to pull up. You know, and that's really where there's a transition that has to take place in network marketing. People want authenticity. They don't want the hashtag lifestyle. You know, they don't want the Gucci handbags and the, you know, the fancy looking cars with the, you know, wish you could be here sign on it. You know, they want connection. They want the authentic spirit of network marketing. And what that is about a product or service that's made a difference in your life, and you're authentically connecting with people sharing that experience, regardless of whether they're friends or not. You know, you're not looking at using Facebook as a way to put a brand up, which is what Facebook is. It's really a shop front for Facebook, where we can show our highlight reel and give people a perceived reality of what actually is going on in our life. And I challenge you, most of you out there, I know, especially in network marketing, ask yourself the question, is your recognition rank and how you're perceived to be in your team, in the company, and in the industry, and more importantly by yourself, is that authentic? Is that authentic? Or are you actually struggling? Has your income gone down? Are you nowhere near the success you once had that people still celebrate you for? Do you sit there and question, what are you doing? Do you sit there and question the integrity of offering that opportunity out when you're perceiving it to be here and it's really here? Now, the trap for me is, you know, I felt like I've been authentic in my brand. I feel like I share myself authentically. You know, I did lives last year and, you know, I just wanted to share my journey with you. For me, I felt really constrained in my network marketing business. Even though I was earning, you know, $160,000 a year as a top income earner in Australia and New Zealand, you know, as a top influencer, I love training and developing people and contributing to people, teaching them all the skills of social media marketing and how to build a brand and how to show up authentically. And then here I wasn't being authentic. You know, due to financial choices and, you know, lifestyle choices with my soon-to-be very ex-wife, I was in a position where I needed to make extra income. I was working 100 hours a week to drive my network marketing business, and it wasn't working. It was going backwards. And here I had to hold the space and the belief for other people who are following along, looking at my journey, going, I want to be where you are. And obviously I had to take responsibility for the personal decisions and the personal lifestyle that led me to be in that stressful situation. But I ask you the question, are you showing up authentically to yourself and to the people around you? Or are you so constrained and so, what's the word? Concerned about how you show up to other people such that you have lost your authenticity. You're out of alignment. You feel like you're delivering a message that's not true, that's not your truth, and then people can smell it. We talked about at the start of this is what communicates is intentionality and authenticity. and whether you're in alignment or not. That's why when you're around people, there might be something slightly off. And frankly, I think a lot of people in network marketing have done something slightly off. You're not being yourself. You know, you're not being who you want to be in the world. You're being who you perceive to be you should be, or the conditioning around the industry that you need to look a certain way as a top leader for it to be duplicatable, when really what this is about is getting back to the communication, getting back to being authentic with yourself, telling the truth to yourself, and having the courage to not only know your truth, but to follow your truth. And if that's you out there and you want to chat about that, if you're struggling, if you've got concerns about how you're showing up for yourself and for the people around you, and that's not okay with you, and you want to do something about it, I'd love to chat with you. I can share with you my journey. You know, I can share with you really what I'm really excited about is a new level of entrepreneurship. It's a new level of, let's say, network marketing, but it's not really about that. It's really about a new level of business that is about people. People before profits. And that's what really I'm passionate about, is kind of bringing that new entrepreneurship to light. You know, so thanks for watching. If that resonates with you, drop down in the comment what you think your thoughts are on that, whether you're in network marketing, whether you hate network marketing, it doesn't matter. Obviously, I don't want you dropping a whole bunch of, you know, negative comments on there about people or about companies. But this is just really about getting back to what's your truth and do you have the courage to follow it. So I'll see you later on.